All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards.
Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb. Hi, everyone. Hello. Howdy do. We're back with more Podleadum. I'm Jada B. Crump, and I thought I was out. I thought I was done. I thought I was cooked.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and I don't want to be pooped on.
And I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and my problem with you has always been the boys next door.
And this is Cycle 22, Episode 4, or as I like to call it, the first episode that isn't auditions. And it's originally titled The Girl Who Has a Close Shave. Kind of funny. I'm kind of here for it. And I changed it to The Guy Who Is Worried That Tyra Is Going to Do Exactly What Tyra Is Going to Do.
But if you're not worried that we're going to deliver consistent, hilarious content, you should maybe consider becoming part of the Leadum Pod by clicking that clicksel in this episode and every episode.
Lex makes it so easy.
So easy.
I made it so easy that we now have two new Leadum Pod supporters of Blossom and Amanda.
Ooh, Blossom and Amanda. Very nice. Amanda, a classic top model contestant, and Blossom, a classic TV character.
I was going to say, I hope both of your parents were just big fans of 80s television.
See, I immediately go to Powerpuff Girls and knowing that I indeed am a Blossom.
Wait, what were the three Powerpuff Girls?
Blossom,
Buttercup,
Bubbles,
and Bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
And
then they
Buttercup
added
was
a fourth one, too.
Yeah. Did they?
They did
more recently.
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
I think she dies.
Not my Powerpuff Girls.
But yes, I'm the Blossom, I think.
Is she redhead?
Redhead with bow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Buttercup is green and
Tomboy.
yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
That's me. She's real angry.
You're Buttercup. And Jada, you get to be Bubbles.
Yeah, she's fun. She's a little daffy.
Yep.
So thank you so much, Blossom and Amanda, for joining the Leadum Pod, and anyone can. And also, shout out to the Discord, because the Discord is now 300 strong.
And
that is so impressive
positive
to me. Recently, the mods who, as always, thank you to the mods of our Discord.
Yes.
You do amazing work, but also they said something, the mods, said something very kind to the entire Discord community that has been created, that they're like, this is the easiest group to mod. Mm-hmm. And it's truly, we're so unfathomably lucky that our Discord is filled with hundreds of folks who are there to be good nice and polite, good, round. The most, honestly, spheres. All of them. The most round
celestial orbs.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned something new from the Discord practically every day.
Oh, yeah.
And I learned today on our break in between recording episodes that apparently if you Google the phrase Tyra 2 list, we are the third hit.
And I'm going to say, now to brag on us, we deserve that. Because we've said that so many times.
So many times. We made a whole theory come true.
Yep. So, no previously on. Now they don't.
We yanked him away again.
No room.
Are either of you surprised that one of the more enduring late stage top model things is digital art?
Yeah.
So I always feel like they're going to stop at some point, and then they just don't.
No.
Because they stopped making it. It used to be an announcement still. Will be hung in your house as digital art.
Digital art.
And
Not
now it's
anymore.
just assumed.
It's just assumed that it will be there. I almost feel like sometimes they don't want to promise it because they don't know what the technology is going to do.
I do love that theory.
So this digital art is because the E is hidden.
Yeah, the font is so big on Stole the Picture that part of it is hiding behind Devin's head.
I love a strange one covering Ashley. And perfect. And y'all, I was not prepared. how normal all this font work was.
Yeah.
One of the more, again, I think the graphics team, the color choices, as we'll see the intro soon. I think the post-production team either talked to people or got talked to.
Yeah. And then we get, all right, guys, check it out. This super cash, just...
Cash and not.
Yeah. Oh, when I ever say cash, it's forced. Like...
Oh, very, yeah. Because we find out in the Tyra suite that if you get first photo, there's a bonus prize.
Well, we did find this out from the Property Brothers.
But it was a threat.
It was mid-audition episode number 2, so you might not remember. That if you win the Tyra suite, you get a message every time.
But now it's
But we didn't know it was going to... Yeah, we didn't know it was going to be a tie-tie tip.
No, this is the first presence of the tie-tie tip, as spelled by Captions Crunch. Capital T, lowercase y, capital T, lowercase y, lowercase TIP.
I hate that it's not TYP.
Yeah.
And I know that would look like tie.
I hate that it's not a capital third T.
Yeah, I also hate that. So what it really is just constructive criticism.
Yup.
Tyra style. Because here's the full text of the message. Devin, Devin, Devin. Congratulations. And guess what else you get? A tie-tie tip. When you're taking photos, you look amazing when you're up to the heavens. But when you turn profile and you go down, ain't cute unless you want to go down a slippery slope and packing your bags.
And what does Devin take from that? Wow, she said my name 3 times. She must have really loved me.
Fully stopped listening after Devin, Devin, Devin.
I am disappointed that our theory was wrong, that we'd always have the Tyra twins.
The Tyra D and Tyra Dumb.
We do watch Tyra blow a kiss in a way that made me think that's not part of her repertoire.
That's a common...
Has
thread.
anyone ever blown a kiss on
kiss.
Top Model correctly? I like it when they scoop it.
I don't like that she closes her eyes all the way.
I also don't like that.
She's picturing someone on her hand who she is kissing.
Keith Carlos.
It's to the point that, like, it's so consistently wrong on Top Model that I start thinking I don't know how to do it. Like, this show is so good at the subtle gaslight of ability of things to do. Oh.
And ways to pronounce names.
Uh-oh. New acronym alert.
Ugh.
Friendship trio DMA, Devin, Mikey, and Ashley.
When damn is right there, if you must have an acronym.
No,
Or
we gotta put the
mad.
man first.
Yeah.
In fact, they did the only way you didn't make a word.
And.
Dema.
This is so gross. Sorry. Y'all, this is not a jacuzzi. This is a bathtub.
Yeah. And that's
Mame treated this bathtub so much better, probably.
There are too many bubbles, but I'm also grateful for the amount of bubbles.
I agree. I did not need to see what was going on because it seemed like a lot of fingers in places.
Well, and then we get into the confessional where Ashley is wearing a sweatshirt and a panda knit hat, and Mikey, I'm pretty sure, is completely nude.
Completely naked.
Yeah.
Y'all, I don't remember why I wrote in quotation marks, "A hero never gives up."
Because that was the Tyra mail.
Oh. Like a note to me. Come on, JW, a hero never gives up.
Come on, it was to get you through the episode.
Yeah.
There was also a normal, low-res Oppo photo.
It was totally Oppo photo, right? She Oppo'd this.
And boy, oh boy, do I hate these Property Brothers googly eyes on the wall behind the Tyra mail screen.
Also, there's a rebrand. It's no longer Fierce in Love Tyra. It's Fierce in Love Ty-Ty.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Dosey
that's the twinning. That's the twinning. You have Tyra, and then Ty-Ty is the twin. Tyra doesn't give tips, but Ty-Ty does. Yeah.
Tyra's too busy with business things.
Then are you ready for the biggest drama from the silliest, most wholesome prank?
Was this the quote that you were expecting me to say? I can't try to be nice to everybody unless it's a benefit to me.
No, still not there, weirdly, Lex.
We need to talk about what was apparently perfect casting in High School Musicals
Oh,
for
my
all of these
gosh.
people. And I would like to hear the rest of the cast stand up because it made me want to find out that, did you know that Mikey played Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? I'm just saying. Hadassah apparently played Sandy in her high school production of
my
Grease.
God.
Perfect.
Perfect.
A
casting.
plus.
Where's the footage?
Oh, yes, please.
And she can't sing.
No,
Absolutely not.
I don't see that for her.
I don't
at
think
all.
she can do anything relevant to being in a musical, and I still think she was perfect in it, probably.
I think she stood there in that leather outfit at the end and crushed that cigarette perfectly.
Perfectly.
That was her audition. She just came and threw a cigarette down and went, and they're like, cast.
And we also find out that Devin played the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz.
Was I not wrong last episode?
Yeah. And then Hadassah says she's going to play a little joke. And I'm going to say this. This isn't even a joke. This is just people being silly and bored.
This is the
Yes.
most gentle, not prank ever.
Yes! Especially because you can barely tell who they're apparently dressing up as.
Oh, barely.
I love that in this rendition of Dorothy, she wears a babushka scarf.
Yes.
Yep.
But what's so weird is they enter. So Hadassah and Beja are going to dress up as Dorothy and the Scarecrow just to be in front of Devin as the Scarecrow. End of joke.
Mhm.
And they walk into a room and it's blink and you'll miss it.
Oh, this is
But
best part.
Niall is overhead pressing Courtney, and everyone's laughing and
Yes.
having a good time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what was going on beforehand?
Yeah, can we hang out with them?
They're having fun.
I thought Courtney didn't have friends, Mikey.
And that's the safest you can feel with someone because Niall was doing reps.
It wasn't even just like a whoop and back down. He was doing his full workout.
Yeah. And then I just truly don't understand what Devin is mad at because they don't
What?
say anything mean. They don't say anything rude.
And they look so silly. It would be so easy to laugh at.
Yeah, I don't know why he gets so upset other than Beja is there.
Yeah, truly.
That's
Now-
probably basically what
now.
it is.
Is it a great look for Hadassah to have the argument of you just want boobs as though to imply that maybe all gay men just want to be women? No, I don't think that was great. But I also think she was not trying to be mean and was told that she's the meanest person and everyone hates her.
This escalates so quickly as we see it.
It also starts from, it just feels like Devin is pulling arguments out of the argument bag and trying them on to see which one is going to make Hadassah upset.
Yes.
Because he starts with, "You're not real." And of all the things we could say about Hadassah,
Ooh.
"You're not being real" isn't one of them. Hadassah has given us Hadassah.
I know. who she
Lacey
is.
begs to differ. Lacey has a list of what Hadassah likes and doesn't like. And also, apparently, Hadassah and Delaney were besties, which Delaney's update didn't say, but neither here nor there. But that's also a thing we never saw, but they act like, because Devin's like, Delaney was gone, you're bestie, so now you have no one.
See, but I think that's a lie. I think that he's just saying that to be hurtful.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, because she doesn't seem upset by it at all.
No, it really feels like he is picking things. He's just throwing darts and seeing which one is going to land. And once he figures out which one is going to land, that's the one he's going to follow.
And this was the quote that I thought you might use for your opening quote.
Mhm.
I never announced that I'm better than anybody here.
I just
I
am.
love that I love that she's like, I am. I never said
I
it.
never announced that I'm better than anyone here. I would never say something like that, even if it's true.
And I think it all the time.
Yeah, this affects Hadassah 0%, though.
No.
And everybody around them is so tired already, just generally, and also because of this fight. Dustin is just literally in bed trying to set his alarm clock.
Well, Niles also finished his Courtney workout.
I
He's so
still
tired.
can't with this unexplained Tyra Dojo photo on the wall behind them the entire time.
And then
And
jump
then-
scare, new opening. Part of my brain forgot that we were going to get an opening. I don't know why.
Let me tell you right now, Lex, I had the same emotional journey. I don't know why. I forgot that we were getting intros, but I know why. because this is episode 4.
Or
And normally, by now, we've gotten an intro. But because we had audition after audition after audition, Melissa might still be around for all we know.
she's just hidden away in a little cubby.
And so this is one of the shortest opening credits we've ever received. It feels like it.
If you blink, you miss 2 people.
But that's because they're trying to cram so much in. There is a full plot.
There's a plot. There's a game within a game.
Because we open at an underground bunker board meeting. Tyra is the head of the board. The cast of Cycle 22 is the board. They're seated around a metal table.
They've lit it to look like gold bars, but it's just concrete blocks.
I thought it was a briefcase. I thought what was sitting in front of Tyra that was branded with Top Model was a briefcase, and there was a piss yellow glow emanating from that briefcase. But then we do a close-up, not as hard of a close-up as we're about to get, but a mid-close-up, that it's actually a laptop?
Yes.
Yeah. Because she slams it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Briefcase would have made more sense, right? That she's opening it and it's full of gold.
And everyone's doing this like almost cult-like movements to
We
bow
get a-
to Tyra.
We get a graphic on the table that says always on top, and then a half a second of shaky graphics that read imitated, never duplicated, and then a hard close-up on her face with graffiti font that says true dat, as if in response to imitated, never duplicated.
Uh-huh.
Tyra presenting her argument and agreeing with her argument.
And that's when they engage in the ritual cult-like head-banging Cycle 22 motion.
Don't hate, congratulate, double X, double I.
Baby. 22? Damn.
But then we get some really good black and white themed intro, clear names.
The contestants all
idea
looked
behind the contestant
good.
looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that's weird, and I get it,
Mm.
I just don't know why they filmed it, was that Mikey's last, and Mikey's whole thing is walking off set frustrated.
He's real mad at that vest.
Well, also, Mom May gets a full H to T and walk.
Oh, yeah.
I liked Justin's little dance.
All the men are shirtless except Devin.
Yes, all of the men have either suspenders with no shirt or vest with no shirt, except Evan.
And then we get a series,
Also, how do you not make Dustin flip? Come on.
right?
Come on.
Then we get a series of Tyra poses that
Oh, I have 3 names.
Oh, I
hope
do
you have 3
too.
names too.
I have
Yay!
2 names. Okay. I have Explosion, Cover Mouth, Get Out of Here.
Oh my god, that's my last one. I had Kaboom, Speak No Evil, Get Out of Here.
And I think that even though I like the contestants, like the images of the contestants,
Mm-hmm.
I hate how disconnected they are from Weird Boardroom. Why don't they
Yes.
just do a thing where it's in the boardroom and then you cut to each individual contestant in their business wear,
Uh-huh.
and that's the thing you get?
Or
I think that would have
they
been
take
cool.
over the table and
Yes.
they catwalk on the table.
Catwalk on the table.
Yes, but throwing papers in the air, business stuff, like it's all going to be beauty-tainment eventually.
But yeah, I don't understand. It's too different. It is literally 2 separate
Different concepts.
concepts.
Yes.
And it's so funny because I do think this, like, all of them slamming their heads and hands to the table has become one of the more memorable moments in any intro. But then
Because
I didn't
it's
remember the contestant
weird.
part at all.
Because it's so weird.
What
It's-
is it?
It's like an Ari Aster film. Because
It really is.
because it just feels like, I think there's a meaning here. What could it be? And then we just jump back into the fight,
Ugh.
and we have one singular nice Mikey moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, Niall doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Mikey explains it, and Niall's like, oh, never mind. And
Mikey opos to Niall what's happening.
Well, you know, if we never had to watch Mikey interact with women, he would
Yes.
probably be a fine contestant.
Yeah, when Mikey's interacting with Devin, nothing bad happens, really.
Mm-hmm.
no, they just hype each other up a little bit.
Yeah.
We get some Hadassah backstory.
Which made me worried. I was like, wait, is Hadassah only lasting 2 episodes?
But also, Hadassah, Devin. Hello, are you stupid? If you have a nanny, that means nobody is at home. Hadassah, baby
I
girl.
love her so much. She's horrible at modeling, but knows who she is.
I actually really have decided that how much I love your love of Hadassah, because I do think it's rare for you, Lex, to like someone who's a good character and a bad model, because I think you care about modeling.
I do.
I'm going to say this. This is the most JW coded you've been in a while.
Aww, that's one of the sweetest things you've said to me. But yeah, I just love her. Number one, never backing down from like the garbage that's being thrown at her, because I do not think I truly believe she is not going around being like, I'm the best, because she knows she's bad at modeling.
Well, I mean, the house meeting wasn't great.
Well, but she
from
wasn't
a public relations standpoint, but she wasn't being mean to people.
No, and I still stand by, those weren't wild rules to follow.
Yeah. Nobody should look at me from across the room. That's a crazy thing to do.
Look at me close up. You'll see how beautiful I am.
But I do think it's interesting. I think she's a contestant that's rich and maybe a little snobbish, but not mean, which is not always the combo you get.
I think it would take Hadassah far too much energy to go around being mean to people when she could be being nice to herself.
She also can
that's the goal.
She knows she can be mean by doing nothing to anybody. She can just ignore you.
It's like that old phrase, the best revenge is a life well lived, or whatever.
That is her motto.
And really, the whole point of this fight is that Beja gets to have some fun in the confessional.
Yep.
I look forward to seeing what's going to happen when you have 13 striking models all in one house. Stay tuned.
I also wanted that to be last episode. It's like when you have 13 striking models and Devin.
There's a world if Beja, if she didn't hate Devin so much, I think I could like get on board with Beja's version of a reality TV character.
Yeah.
Because her confessionals are pretty amazing sometimes.
But don't worry, Stefano is still gross.
And everyone seems to hate him.
First of all, this man is sitting by himself at a table, spooning avocado into his mouth, out of the skin. Plain avocado. No salt, no lime.
Oh, no, Hannah.
I'm going to soy sauce sitting next to it.
Because this is a classic bodybuilder thing, is to add soy sauce to avocado, and he's got 2 bottles of water, and I'm like, this is the most in training cutting routine I've ever seen.
And the power of Stefano's awfulness is such that he gives Devin's best moment on the show so far.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because Stefano says to Devin, if someone makes eye contact with me, I don't break eye contact. That shows a sign of weakness. And Devin just laughs in his face.
Because I think Devin thinks that he's joking at first. Like he's being so wild. And then he just doubles down. And then Devin, and I think Mikey's also there. And they're just like in the kitchen like, who is this person?
And I need to say, I need to give myself a pat on the back, because at this point in the episode, I wrote down a note, not having seen the episode, not remembering anything about it. Stefano has read men's rights books. Stefano calls himself an alpha male without irony.
Oh, he gives...
In my notes.
Yeah, he gives full incel, super right-wing... men's rights scene that he loves Andrew Tate, like all that kind of bullshit.
Seems like a lot of stuff from the playbook as we have come to know it.
Mm-hmm.
They go to their photo shoot, and one of the weirdest things the show's ever done is to describe tanks and military vehicles as fierce items.
Objects.
Fierce
objects.
And fierce fighters. He also just says, cool location, right? I have no idea where they are.
No! Where are we? Some kind of training base, I imagine.
This could be the same shipyard, and we just brought in tanks and stuff.
Somehow they got 2 vets who seem way too good for this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Minsky and Melissa Stockwell, who are both veterans and have both received Purple Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And as we'll find out, they've done a lot of stuff, but Melissa right now is a Paralympian.
Yeah.
And Alex is apparently a fully working model who is working.
Who is from Orange County. I am very aware of Mission Viejo.
Mm-hmm. Melissa won a bronze medal at the first triathlon event ever at the 2016 Paralympics,
Mhm.
has also gold medaled in several triathlons.
The first Iraq veteran to compete in the Paralympics.
And Alex has fully been in GQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will say there is a little bit of not fun, not about him, but however, his career did not start to take off until he was photographed nearly nude by photographer Michael Stokes. It's once again a little bit like he was discovered working out, like he was just at the gym and a photographer came over and was like, "You're sexy, come take photos."
Ashley relates specifically to Alex's story, and we'll hear a lot from Ashley and also from Niall relating this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, and the two of you, please correct me if this feels like a little too out of pocket, but I think that anyone's story can allow you to consider things in your own life and relate to them, like thematically, emotionally, whatever. Ashley and Niall's relationship to the stories of these Purple Heart recipients, I don't know. It's always, when you're looking at two people who have lost limbs to injury and you're saying, you know, you're trying to relate it to other things, I just think there's a little bit of a disconnect. And I do not want to, I want to be clear, I'm not taking away from the stuff that Ashley and Niall have been through. It's just, I don't know. There was a disconnect for me that I couldn't shake.
I agree. Mostly about Ashley. Now, this is in the thought that Niall, I think, to start, takes this really interesting tact of like seeing visibly disabled people. And he is not. He's like an invisible disabled person. And he's like, normally I don't think about that. But now because I feel so isolated, it's really kind of, I feel like a visible disabled person because I can't communicate with people. And I think
for Niall, it's a realization of the environment in which he's been put, because if I'm remembering correctly, he's very much a part of the deaf community. It's a huge part of, he spends most of his time before the show in the deaf community, and he's suddenly feeling disabled in a way that he doesn't in his regular life.
And says he's feeling lonely in the competition.
And I think that was really interesting, right? And it was like kind of what you want in that situation where you like take something and you apply it to yourself.
Yeah.
I think what happens is productions like speak more on that, and then we get more, and I think he starts kind of babbling. But Ashley,
because I think you can really, I think Niall is actually somebody who says what they want to say, and then to your point, Lex, when encouraged to say more, does babble. And I think you can tell the difference between the stuff that he has thought about and that is important to him to say, and then the stuff that
off the cuff,
producer encouraged. Yeah.
But Ashley is, for me, the person that should not have passed the psych eval, because this comes out of nowhere. It's like, I get that you're moved by the story, but to be like, wow, I'm just like them is kind of strange.
Well, this is what I'll say. I mean, I do understand from her perspective in survivors of trauma.
Yeah.
Sure.
And people who are speaking about their trauma in a very public setting in order to bring light to that trauma. So I can see how her brain has made that connection of, this is like what I've chosen to do recently. Because she also said that this is the first time she'd spoken publicly about what happened to her. I also think that as a society, our language of empathy is very limited. And the way that we are encouraged to speak about empathizing with people and relating to them, that language framework is super limited.
Yeah, we're always told to internalize it and reflect from our own experience rather than being like, being true empathy, right? Where it's like, I can see that and I understand it. And then there's, because of the way we're taught and conditioned, we are told to then kind of selfishly make it about ourselves.
Yes.
And then it comes
like
off
you can't relate to
disingenuous.
someone else without
Unless
bringing
you've
up your
gone
own
through
past
it.
experience.
Right. It's like there's a difference between empathy and sympathy that I don't think people totally understand.
Because to me, from Ashley, it came off much more as her just being moved by this man's experiences.
But then
being encouraged to talk about it within this certain framework.
Most likely, and thank you both for sharing that, because I didn't know how to verbalize the weird feeling it all gave me, you know, and I never want to discredit Ashley, Niall, Alex, Ashley, like any of the
But no, I
folks.
appreciate you bringing it up, JW, because this is something that I've struggled
Melissa,
with.
that was her name. I said Ashley twice.
This is something that I've struggled with my entire like semi-adult life, like sort of since high school, which is that I am often struck by a false feeling when people try to relate to extreme experiences that they have not gone through themselves.
Right.
Because while I think that the impulse to have sympathy or empathy is a very pure impulse generally, the way that we are encouraged to talk about it, or the only way that we're taught how to talk about it, becomes selfish very quickly. And I think that's something that not a lot of people are aware of, but that has always bothered me.
And I have to catch myself all the time when someone says something and I can tell that we're having a conversation where they're asking for a little bit of feedback, a little bit. And by feedback, I mean not necessarily advice, but they want me to say something to the thing that they just said. And I know my default, if I don't think about it for a moment, is to then tell something anecdotal that happened to me that is somehow related. And I'm very much trying in my everyday life to be like, I don't have to do that. And I don't think that's often what the other person is asking for.
Yeah, I think also part of it, and this goes into this bigger conversation we're having, this show is like fetishizing this trauma in a way. Right? There's like this kind of gross thing. Because
and I feel like we have a habit of doing that with vets.
Yes.
For sure.
And it's just like, wow, they're brave. And they're especially brave because they lost a limb. Like, it just...
And there's also this weird idea of like, just because you lost a limb doesn't mean you're not still fierce. And it's like...
they don't think that. Like, these two people, I can't obviously speak for their brains, but from what we gather, they're like, yeah, uh-huh. And not to discredit any, you know, trauma or hardship they've had, but like it just feels strange for you, Sai, to be like, and they're fierce. One leg down, they're still fierce.
Yeah, not to talk about veterans' rights or veterans' needs or to do anything beyond being like,
mental
they're going to be in your photo.
And we've seen the Tyra show version of this when Talia's season, Tyra's like, got it. These are the same, right?
Yeah.
I do agree with you a little bit on Ashley generally, and that Ashley seems too open to things in a way that makes me
open wound
nervous
to me.
Yeah.
Then we get to talk about something that I did a decent amount of research on, but
God.
I'll keep it short because then we meet Josie, no matter what captions will tell you.
Or Devin, who pretends like he knows who Josie is.
Oh.
Besties in the cell phone. Co-host of the Fab Life and fashion editor. And so this is when we realize, beyond beautytainment, this is 100% for sure the launch of Fab Life.
Yeah.
Top model is gone. It is retiring. Long live Fab Life. And if you've never heard of Fab Life, I'm not surprised.
I feel like we've talked about Fab Life more than anyone has ever talked about Fab Life in our
100%.
season.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you some, to me, truly interesting facts about the show. And if you look up Fab Life on like YouTube or whatever, and we know the top model community, baby, they can find reunions, they can find clips. We have done the archival work. However, Fab Life, you can't do that as easily. You can find a lot of promos for Fab Life where Tyra and usually one of the other hosts is being interviewed on daytime television, something like that, and talking about the show that's going to premiere. But clips from Fab Life, despite the pretty high episode count, are non-existent. So
it doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
That's wild.
When you go on Josie's Wikipedia page and it mentions Fab Life, you can't click on
hyperlink.
Yeah. And if you try to go directly to it right now, it just says this page. I think the page existed and now it's gone. Why are we erasing? So it's an hour-long series. It debuted in September 2015 and was produced and originally hosted by Tyra Banks. Get ready.
Ooh.
With a roundtable lineup including Chrissy Teigen, Josie, an interior designer named Lauren Mack, and a do-it-yourself YouTuber named Leah Ashley. And I cannot confirm this, every interview I saw of Tyra promoting the show makes it seem like she has such a distaste for Leah Ashley. And here's why. The way Tyra will rattle off the other names. It's me, Chrissy Teigen, Josie, Lauren Mack, and DIY Leah Ashley. I don't know if she was like added later and Tyra didn't memorize her name. It was so weird. It was similar to like The View, The Talk, The Real, The Social, etc. But the idea was this was your lifestyle roundtable, right? This was like a lifestyle magazine come to life, which honestly for Tyra kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
In November 20th, 2015, Tyra released a statement that she would depart the show around the holidays to focus on her cosmetics line. She continued to be credited as an executive producer, but never once made another guest appearance on the show. And because of that, 2 months later, ABC announced that it would not renew it for a second season. Now, it was basically daily, so it did have a decent amount of episodes. When Tyra, the main things you can find now is Tyra, she loved a makeover. Those tie-overs, for those audience members, hot and heavy.
Once again, I think Tyra is actually bad at choosing business, because I think Fab Life could have had quite a fab long life more than Beautytainment.
And Chrissy Teigen is a pretty well-known person now, and I think she was capturing Chrissy Teigen early enough in her career. Yeah.
Also, Josie is pretty great.
Yeah.
Josie was important in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Creative director of Elle for 7 years. Editor-in-chief and executive creator of Yahoo Style.
Yahoo Style.
Perfect.
I watched Josie's other little scene television show. I actually watched it when it was on, which was called All on the Line. It was on Sundance. And he acted as a business consultant to designers who are having a hard time producing their lines or struggling in the business.
That's interesting.
It was really good, and he was a very good mentor.
He was described in a New York Times profile, a chatty and approachable ambassador of fashion who has aggressively thrust himself in front of hoi polloi using Twitter, blogs, vlogs, and most visibly, television. And when they said most visibly television, they weren't kidding. He's been on The City, Ugly Betty, Mistresses, General Hospital, and Gossip Girl, all as himself.
Yeah.
Famously on Gossip Girl, he was on the same episode as Rachel Zoe. And when they saw each other in greeting, they went, Zoe, Z.
Great.
I mean, whoever created that scene, perfection.
And while
you haven't seen this episode?
I've never seen Gossip Girl.
Rachel Zoe gets covered in a chocolate fountain gone awry because it's Blair Waldorf's birthday party.
I loved it. At the end of that sentence, you explained it because it's Blair Waldorf's birthday party. As if I'm like, oh yeah, famously chocolate fountain.
Such a weird mix of like wholesomeness and the opposite of that.
While he might be good at choosing quippy short titles for his shows, he does not have the same thing for his book. His book is called That's What Fashion Is, Lessons and Stories from My Nonstop, Mostly Glamorous Life and Style. Too long. And he's married to the host of, now no longer, Logo TV's Secret Guide to Fabulous, Rob Yonkers.
I want more celebrity bios, especially auto bios, to be a pun on their name. And I think Josie should have titled their book, That's How I Z It.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
there.
From A to Josie.
Perfect. See, they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's your chance to be heroic. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. There's nothing more heroic than extreme couture poses.
It really detracts, I think, particularly from Niall in this episode, who was working through some really complex feelings. And I want to highlight once again, he says at one point, I confront relatively easy and I don't lose myself in public, but of course nobody wants to be invisible. That's what I wrestle with.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in there and it is too complicated for the show to engage with.
At all.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, we have a come to Jesus moment, though.
This is the calmest Yusai has ever been.
And therefore the scariest.
Uh-huh. I actually was like, what is going to happen?
Mhm.
So Yusai comes to Devin and is like,
Because the moment before this is literally what has happened. Yusai says, drop the eyebrow, and Devin raises his eyebrow.
No, what we didn't see is Devin just dropped the other one further. And it seemingly works for a while.
a little bit.
One positive I'll say about this photo shoot, and I would even say right now, several of the moments in the cycle, is I appreciate in the pairs, it's not just opposite gendered.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they also did that in an earlier photo shoot as well. I appreciate that the show isn't so convinced
Hooked
that
on
every
gender.
duo has to be lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Hetero lovers. And honestly, I think a big part of that was Will and Matthew and the fact that they were just like, we're fine, and you have another guy, so you gotta do it.
Now, Melissa doesn't do a lot this episode, but her disbelief of Beja is delicious.
So
She
close
seemed
to her
extra
face.
lovely, extra lovely to work with. She was so nice to them.
For someone that can't model, she was
Well, she's
nice.
not a model.
No, she's not a model.
Yeah.
She seemed very kind and very surprised when the model got bad critique.
Mhm. But she was just like, those eyes, huh? And Beja's like, yep. And Melissa goes,
People must comment on them all the time, huh?
I love that Hadassah is already only half wearing her makeover beanie.
Yep. It's genius.
It's so funny because later we see full beanie on Lacey, and I'm like, did Hadassah just not know why they gave her the hat? And she's
Yeah.
like, oh.
No, I know why Hadassah did that. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
just covering the makeover.
Uh-huh.
Then, okay, question
Mhm.
about Dustin.
What did Dustin do?
Because, yes,
Mm-hmm.
we only hear about Dustin being immature and disrespectful, and we see nothing.
Yeah.
We see at the end, Dustin laughed at something, and then Yusai walked off set. And we hear Dustin say, I shouldn't have laughed, I guess.
But it also felt like it was a nervous laugh. Like it
Oh, yeah.
felt
I think
like-
he was just not doing well, and Yusai was yelling at him, and sometimes you laugh at that kind of stuff.
But like, what did he do that
Yeah.
caused this?
Yusai also says that he doesn't want to see Boy Next Door with Dustin. He wants to see Man Next Door.
He's 16 and a half.
And Alex, the vet, gives Dustin such a sweet pat on the back when Dustin is dismissed. He's like, sorry, champ.
Mame seems amazing on set.
Mm-hmm. Though my mate did seem like, Melissa ain't working. I gotta make the photo. Like,
You know what? Good for her.
yeah.
I appreciate that Mame is someone who has creative ideas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes these good models aren't the best creative directors of themselves, and Mame seems like that's not going to be her issue.
And she said, can I get up there?
Yes.
100. And I was like, that's too high.
I also, well, I think that's why she asked. She's like, do we have the insurance for me to get up on these barrels? Now, on the
Y'all-
flip side of that, Ashley is every armpit pose.
I'm every armpit. It's all you see.
I'm worried that Mikey is going to ruin Ashley. I'm so worried. I'm worried
Going
about
to?
her.
Going
Has
to
already?
started poison in
Yeah.
that hot tub.
Oh,
Yeah, because I don't think as much as Devin gets so much screen time and there's a decent amount of critique, Devin has right now not seemingly done anything that's like rude in the way a lot of the other male contestants are rude
Yeah.
to the women.
mm-hmm.
And so the Devin Ashley friendship, I would be like, fine.
Yeah, we do get a height reveal.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Ava is 5'5".
one of the few Buse moffles.
To give her credit, I wouldn't have thought that.
Never
Nope.
looks it.
Mm-mm.
I wish that her makeover hat was made out of flowers.
Just like a flower,
One
like swim
giant
cap.
flower.
She's a
Vagina
Gerber
flower.
baby. She's
Like
an
the
Getty's
babies
baby.
Exactly, the babies in the Aunt Getty's photos.
Yes.
We are given our first Opokerner.
Oh, wait, right before we get there, Melissa's best moment, when Stefano started jumping, she goes, "Have you done that before?"
Ooh. And then Stefano drops that he's a dancer. Where are the receipts?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, though. Like, that doesn't mean anything.
So, Opokerner. We know how Stefano's name is pronounced now because Mother says so.
Look, I'm not here to make fun of moms. Y'all know that. But the love whine that comes out of the other end of the phone,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, for the Drag Race fans, I was like, is Pheromone his mother? It really, Stefano, I love you.
Hannah, that's because they're having parallel conversations that do not intersect.
They are not talking. There are two audio tracks that are
But
being
I
played
just
at the same
could
time.
not get over the sounds that were coming out of that phone.
It just feels like she answered the phone and just started crying.
Yep.
Yeah. And he was already crying before he initiated the call. So
Mom, it's like everyone's figured out I'm a bad person.
I know he tries to like talk shit at the end of the call. Like, what are you doing?
Mom, did you know there are women here with fake boobs? You told me that was the worst thing someone can have.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn and I hire wrong. So our orders get all backed up. We're drowning in paperwork, then actually drowning. Carol is fighting off sharks with a stapler and pirates are pillaging the office copier and... Then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant goes beyond the resume, using unique insights to deliver a smarter shortlist. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
So we head to Christoph's salon where there's no Tyra.
After we get this little conversation about makeovers where you realize that everybody is just fearing them, including Justin, who straight out says, I fear everything in the makeovers.
Hadassah says, give me my hair, but center part.
I love to toss and say the best makeover to me would be my hair, but I guess
My
I
hair?
part it different. It's crazy.
My hair, but
I'll
you
get
just like gave me a
crazy.
deep treatment.
I just love where she's like, I've already figured out my hair. I guess I could do a part. Let's go wild.
Let's go crazy. In fact, the best makeover for me would just be freak clothing. Is that something we do?
I also loved that good student Ava, Kooky Christian, is the
Christian.
only one who says tie-overs.
Only
Everyone
one.
else says makeovers, and she says
Tie-overs. She's like, I want to go far.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What is the theme for the names of the makeovers?
I don't know.
I don't know, because also the Tyron and the
Don't
in-person description. But we're, again, back to form.
Right?
We get full list, full Tyron, all at once. And I'm going to tell you right now, a little peek behind the pod lead-em curtain. Creak.
Why is the curtain? We know that we're curtain creaks.
Yeah, creak.
Oil your curtain.
Listeners, when we have a photo shoot
Especially
or a
in the winter when
makeover or
it's so dry.
something, stupid. You're both so silly. You're both in silly goose mode.
Imps. Those little imps.
Just little scamps. When we have to do a list when someone gets everything, and we want to provide you listeners with everything, but it is so much easier when they all list them at once.
Uh-huh.
Not just
Oh my
randomly
God.
through.
Yeah. Because we don't have to go back and like, did we get them all? How many models do we have?
I liked the idea that what comes up in the Tyron was their silly names for what role they would play in a heist.
Mm.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we went very
Also potentially
yellow
a TikTok dance
with the-
trend.
Very yellow with the Tyrons.
Oh,
Bold.
yeah. So Devin gets damn near bald. Best description.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dustin's, they say two things.
No.
But they only Tyron honey kissed.
But also, we're getting rid of his beard, which is, I think, the
We're
worst
shaving.
choice. He
It
already looks
does
like
not
a
work.
child.
A child.
Does not work.
It's that I feel like Tyra's like, I don't like beards, is what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. Beards burned me last time.
Yeah.
No more beards for you.
Lacey is going to get a chic bowl cut.
The.
The.
All of the
All
ones
of these
that
are
start
the.
with the.
All
Just
of these are the.
fill me up in a way I didn't know I was empty.
And I wrote, uh-oh.
And when they say that, Dustin is behind her and he gently fluffs her hair.
Niall is getting a cleanup.
Oh,
The
I'm sorry.
cleanup.
Nothing.
The cleanup. Literally, they take a shaver to his hairline and wash the gel out of his hair.
Yep.
That's literally all it is.
Thank God.
Oh, you know
They
he
don't-
can't keep that gel out that hair, though.
Oh, that gel's going right back in that hair, and he
Mhm.
doesn't care if that hairline is a vampire's teeth back there.
Mm-mm.
But I'm just so glad his beard has been kept and his
Mhm.
chest
Has
is
been left alone.
left alone.
Yeah. Ava gets punished a little.
Why?
Yeah. Because they didn't
Why?
want her to wear the headpieces.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they gave her the makeover so she couldn't wear the headpieces anymore.
Because she gets the model mullet.
And in response, immediately, in the tiniest, highest voice, like Allison of Yore, goes, "Oh, okay."
This is one of the worst.
And then we were begging for a Courtney makeover.
Oh God.
And we didn't get our wish in the way that we. It's
we
like
already
it's like
saw
you know
it.
how you make a non-specific genie wish,
Mm.
and it's
Monkey
not
paw wish.
specific enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she gets gone gray, spelled the English way, which I thought was a choice.
And then they follow it up with saying it's going to be fashion gray.
It's neither of
No.
those things.
No, it is the ashiest blonde you'd ever want to see in your life. You'd ever not want to see in your life.
And
Ugh.
look, she needed some color correction. We all
Yes.
talked
Yes.
about it.
This
I would have just gone dark.
Yep.
Mhm.
One color, please.
And they're going to whiten her teeth.
Because as Miss
JW,
J
were you
says-
ready?
Because as Miss J says, she has a very special grill.
Were you ready for the cameo that led to, JW?
I was so excited. Who knew? Who knew?
I didn't.
Mm-mm. Ashley feels like she's being sent home because she gets the tie chop. And I only say that because it's never a good sign when we get
To look
you
like
get the
Tyra.
Tyra
And
contacts.
contact lenses, which look, I'm glad because her glasses were so prominent. Though I saw in another random behind the scenes interview where Ashley was like, everyone knows me because of my glasses. And I'm like, oh, they took away the things Ashley was very happy with.
Deja gets hair for days.
And truly, we will find out. It's a lot of hair.
Booty extensions, though, is maybe, I wouldn't describe it that way.
But Beja is thrilled. Has
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
ever been so happy with what they
No.
actually got?
I don't think so.
No, Mame.
And hey, they didn't mess up Mame's hair. They
I
gave
was-
her basically more of her hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
curls
They-
gone wild.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gave her more of what she already had in, thank God.
Thank goodness.
Hmm
Then Justin.
And then this is where my episode title comes from because Justin gets a faux hawk fade. And then he says, I'm worried that I'm going to look like a K-pop star. And I was like, exactly, because Tyra just met K-pop stars.
Yeah.
That's the
and
one
is-
reference.
Mhm.
That is literally the reference she has.
Yeah.
Has the only reference. But you know what? I can't be that mad. I can't be that mad because they took Stefano and they gave him the dumbest hair I've ever seen in my life,
This is
which
awful.
they call the floppy do.
Perfect.
I made such a loud bird noise when they said the floppy do.
But they neglect to say what's the most prominent part of this makeover is that it's yellow blonde.
Swirled. It's like chocolate vanilla swirled ice cream and a haircut.
It's like there are remnants of clip-in extensions
Mm-hmm.
that they pulled from the bin and put on his head.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care because he sucks so hard.
No, it's perfect.
This
I
felt
wouldn't change a
punishment.
thing.
This felt punishment.
Mm-hmm.
And then after all the foreshadowing, Mikey gets, quote, the big trim.
4 inches.
Yeah, because his hair has split ends.
Yeah, like, you just got a haircut.
The funniest thing to me about this was that this announcement was accompanied by a little like home improvement guitar riff.
Yeah.
They were like the big trim.
And then someone's got to get fucked up. And that's Hadassah.
And we know who they hate the most.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The fierce side shave.
And then the single tear that rolls down Hadassah's cheek.
Crystalline.
I would like to point out who comforts her. Because
Please.
it's Asia, Niall, and Mame. I thought Hadassah had no friends.
And all of them surround her and are just like immediately like, don't leave.
Don't leave.
Don't quit.
Don't leave.
We're so sorry.
But then Hadassah calls out Tyra Banks.
Oh, with devastating accuracy.
It's so good. It's I'm shocked they left this in.
Yeah, because Hadassah's, she's quitting.
Yes.
She immediately
She's got
decides
the
she's
bag.
quitting. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then she says, well, I want to be in both worlds. I want to model, but I'm still competing in pageants. And I can't compete in pageants with what you're going to do to me.
Yeah. This makes me not able to do my job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, I did love Mame being like, I actually win titles. You can do whatever the fuck you want here.
Mame revealing that she is leaving this like she's leaving a winner either way because she's going right from this to Miss USA.
I do think it's hilarious that Hadassah's whole thing is being the pageant girl, and Mame's like, but I am.
Like, I'm actually that.
Oh, you're a pageant contestant. I'm a pageant winner.
I think it's because we have not diagnosed Hadassah as the pageant girl correctly. She is the Texas girl. Like, she is
Yes.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
But,
I like that Kristoff was like, I'm not Kelly. I'm not going to talk you into anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kelly Cattrall also has not been in a makeover in a while.
No.
Mhm.
Devin looks so much better.
My God.
I was like, you went from interesting to model.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I don't know if it was just the natural hair or if they did any color correction moment, but
I think it's partially, though, what the hair gave him permission to be a certain character.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's why I think he grew the hair.
interesting.
And once they take the hair away, he can't really be that character anymore. I don't think it's really the hair itself that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it turns him into.
I mean, I think he kind of was ruining his hair.
Sure.
Like, that hair was fried that they cut
Mhm.
off.
I was surprised, for me personally, how much I liked Lacey's actual makeover, despite
Yes.
Chic
I
Bob
did
being
too.
very scary, and her
No,
makeover
she
shot
bowl
is...
cut. That's why.
Oh, right, bowl cut.
because
right.
it's
Here-
not a bowl cut.
Well, here's the thing. We have 2 controversial haircuts. We have bowl cut and mullet. I think there are good ways to do both of those things.
I agree.
Like, mullet is not necessarily, in and of itself, a bad thing.
I've had a mullet
This
before.
mullet, on the other hand.
This is not a mullet. This is she got in a fight with scissors and like fell in a pile of scissors and they cut the hair away.
It's just so sloppy looking.
Yeah.
But Lacey's
Lacey's-
post-makeover shot is one of my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
makeover shots of all time.
but it's because it is like kind of like a bob. More
Yeah.
than
Although,
because they were describing it like it was going to be Celicia's hair 2.0.
Mhm.
this is very much not Lacey's fault. But a couple of the bras that they put on these women for the post-makeover shots, and I'm talking Lacey, and I'm talking Courtney.
Uh-huh.
Terrifying.
Yeah, not for me.
I don't remember it. In what way?
Flesh-toned and baggy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Medical, almost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not fashion.
I'm looking it up now, and I do see what
Yeah.
you mean. Yeah, this if you could Photoshop the top to be like forest green, it would fix
Yeah.
this entire photo.
Now,
Exactly.
we jumped over him, but the fact that Stefano gets an level of chunky highlights.
And also, while they're talking, Yusai says, "You're a great accessory, though."
I want to give a shout out to Lacey once again, because we're not getting much Lacey so
No.
far. Lacey continues to be actually funny.
Yeah.
When she says, I'm in the best salon in Beverly Hills. Well, because it's Lacey. I'm in the best salon in Beverly Hills.
Heels.
I'm in your hands. Take me. Lacey is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lacey might be the most fun person to hang out with currently.
Yes.
We run through some different stylists. There's one I need to call out, and that's Charles. Because her Instagram says she's a hair psychopomp. That means
Psychopomp.
Psychopomp is a death figure. What are you talking?
Maybe she is. I don't know. I don't know.
I just don't know how to say. I don't know if it's Charles, like
Mhm.
Shane, or it's. By the way, JW, if you don't know, that's my least favorite movie in the history of, and it's all that stupid
Really?
child's fault. Shane, so annoying. One of the most annoying children in all of film history. I don't know if it's Charles or Charlie or Charlie, perhaps. With an S.
Oh, I love a Cheryl. I know that's not her name, but what a southern name.
Stefano's makeover shot is him just fully trying to hide the makeover.
Fully putting a hand bang on a bang. Why do we have to blow up the spot of everyone in Mikey's family? Because now Mikey gets the non-haircut, and then it's like,
looks exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
I look like my sister now, and we see a picture of her sister, of his sister, and I'm like, why do we have to show a picture of everyone in Mikey's family?
It's just some real toxic masculinity of men don't get blowouts.
But
basically.
also, I'm sorry, dude. Your hair is long. How did you not look like your sister before?
You look exactly the same.
Oh, you have the same haircut as someone you're also related to? You may look alike, unless you're Niall and his twin.
Y'all, I want to like Ashley's haircut.
No, I don't.
I like the idea of her having short hair.
Sure.
She definitely has the bone structure for it.
Mhm.
This looks unshaped.
This is impossible to upkeep. There is no way in hell Ashley's going to be able to get her hair to be like this.
I
at
actually
all,
think it
ever
wasn't
again.
short enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually
Give
think
her
it
the
looks
full Mia
long.
Farrow.
I also think it looks longer than Tyra's. Like, I don't even think they fully gave her
The back. is
Tyra's
like-
hair.
They also can't figure out how to get her hair to be what they want her hair to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't take into consideration her texture at all.
That's
Mm-mm.
really what it feels like.
I think it's because she's one of our better models. When she's walking around, the model mullet looks nuts. It looks pretty good in the photo.
I think it's not bad in the photo. When-
Yeah.
In
I
person,
don't know. If you actually look at it, like she looks good in the photo, but if you actually look at the hair, you're like, oh, that's insane. This cut is
Mm,
insane.
I guess. I don't know. It kind of I know it is. Like, I know you're right, but also I kind of
It
like
looks
it in
like
this
it got
photo.
done with one of those vacuum hair. It sucks as it cuts.
Flobies.
Yes.
Not the Falobi.
This looks like she lives in Brooklyn and cut her own hair.
I think that's what they were going
But isn't good at that.
Oh my god! What can we talk about it now? The earrings that she had in her pre-makeover shot, giant hoops with a fake flower and a pearl in the middle of the.
for.
She just quickly fashioned one of the headpieces into a pair of earrings.
I was about to say, those earrings I believe she made herself. I like that Dustin encourages the hairstylist. Dustin's about to go blonde, and he says to his stylist, "You got this."
What an immature child! Justin looks pretty fucking sexy with this hair.
He's always sexy. Also, he got the best color underwear.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mama isn't even wearing underwear. Then we get to Courtney. Good thing.
Mm.
Dr. Edgardo Falcon Jr. is back.
Yay!
And he looks great.
He's aging in reverse, I feel
Yeah,
like.
right?
Is this Dr.
Snatched.
Edgardo Falcon Jr. Jr. the third?
I do think this is so funny that it's just in the middle of the salon this time.
Yes.
It's so weird.
The same with the contacts fitting. It's like, this is not ideal, friends.
No.
I don't want context around hair.
Ooh. But this hair is not it. It's also not gray.
No.
Well, how are you ever going to take the brassy color that Courtney had
Mm-mm.
to gray? Like, I just don't know why they thought this was a good idea.
Why can't they just give her dark hair?
Like, I don't know. I also think that even though I like her long hair, she could have stood to have lost a little bit more length too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I think this
their set that they put her in is killing me. This is some of the most awful clothing I've ever seen in my life.
I think it makes her weirdly wild, right? Because her previous hair was crazy.
Mhm.
This makes her look down market. There is
Yeah.
something really back pagey about this hair. I think it's because it's that, like, you know, those like really cheap wigs on Amazon. That's what this is giving. It doesn't look like, I don't. It doesn't.
It's just such a shame because Courtney is maybe the most natural model we have of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even her face in her makeover shot, despite having one of the worst makeovers, one of the worst sets of underwear, still pretty banging.
Yeah, she's still giving.
And it's so funny how often Top Model seems to take the contestants that are the most naturally model and gives them the worst makeovers.
Yeah.
And I get it's a TV show. You're giving some people a challenge, but
this person is also just so fragile that you're like, did she really need this?
I will say I appreciated that she seemed very thrilled with the teeth process.
Yes. For sure.
Although she does talk at one point about how painful it is to have her hair hold on while being dyed. And I was like, babe, wait till you get a weave one day.
Ooh.
For real.
Now we get to talk about why they don't know what Hadassah's hair is supposed to be. Why is the conversation about where it's shaved? And also, why are we not just giving Hadassah an undercut?
Yeah.
Why are we
I don't know.
Why are we shaving her head in this way?
Yeah, something she could hide.
Yes, because that's what they want, right? That's the look they're going for, is an undercut.
Yeah.
But instead, they've just shaved part of her head as though prepping her for surgery.
Because this is not the kind of hairstyle that the salon does.
At all.
This is not where you would go for this cut.
No.
Because they would tell you, I'm going to give you an undercut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because instead, they shave almost to the back of her head.
And for no purpose, because you can't even really see it. It's just bad for her.
And because it also just looks like, because they don't move the part, right? So it just looks like she flipped her hair and they just went,
Yes, that's exactly what it looks like.
And this is the kind of haircut that you can only style now basically one way. It's the opposite of Sarah Tallenmall's thing that she got.
It's the worst version of Alicia's hair from UK Invasion. Right?
Yeah. Or even the one they gave Simone back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen this done better.
I don't know why they do it so crappy. And I also don't know why they haven't figured out before.
I don't think this was going to be her makeover. And then they found out, someone was like, Hadassah's going to freak out if you do anything. And they're like, oh, okay.
It was a last minute thing. And Jay comes over and tries to comfort them by lying.
Yeah. Well, and then when she says, there must be a reason why Tyra chose this for me.
There is.
I did love the moment from Mame when she's doing a video. I'm not sure why they're doing these videos or where they would have appeared.
No idea.
But I did love, this is what is under everyone's weaves. Like, I thought that was a really fun, cool moment from Mame.
Yeah.
What a wild comparison, though, from Yusai about veterans and haircuts.
No, thank you.
It's the same, right? I can't believe they say stuff like that, and there's not one person in the editing room that's like, oh, that doesn't work.
Nope. Controversial opinion. I think Mame looked better before putting in this.
I don't think that's controversial.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I think this is mostly lateral.
Yeah, I think this is more in a way that's unnecessary and seems harder to work with and doesn't change her look that much. But I'm just so relieved that she wasn't ruined.
I am glad she wasn't ruined. I just think she had the better version of the same exact look that they didn't need to do. They could have been a classic and we didn't have to do anything.
Wow.
I agree with you.
Remember Natalie, Cycle 12?
And then Beija's hair is so stringy in a way that doesn't look great.
34 inches, almost a pound of hair.
She has so much hair, and I'm sorry, that is going to be hard for anyone in the world to upkeep, especially in an environment where people are going to be constantly messing with your hair for photo shoots.
She's going to have to braid it at night like she's a Victorian lady.
It's also just, what's wild too, right? Is it's a lot of hair, but I don't think it's enough hair. I think this hair needed to be thicker because
I was about to say lengthwise, it's whatever, but like it needs to be
fuller.
Have more volume.
Yeah, there's no body.
Yeah. Where is the body? Not on Beija's head.
Then we get an exchange between Ava and Yusai. Ava says,
this is art to me.
I still don't really know exactly what a mullet is. And Yusai goes, I grew up in Indiana. This is the official haircut where I'm from. And then, in a way that reminded me of Brooke's CoverGirl commercial, Ava says of her new mullet, I feel great in it. It's easy, and it's so fun.
It's so fun to wear.
It's so fun to wear.
I don't know if
so
Ava's
fun.
going to
It's
make
just
it to
so
an
fun to
acting
wear.
challenge, but she has no poker face for this.
No. Also, why not give her basically Yusai's hair? Yusai kind of goes a little mullety sometimes.
Yeah.
But in a fashiony way. Why did it have to be this hair that we gave her?
There are actual fashion mullets, and this is not one of them.
Then we get something's about to go down when we see behind the scenes stuff. And we even get it so behind the scenes that we have to have one of the best Tyrons ever.
Oh my God.
And confessionals that explain what we're watching. Because we go to the house and there's a giant black curtain covering an entryway.
A room.
And it says confessional line. And then we get this whole thing from Mame explaining how and when confessionals are filmed to the audience. And I'm like,
and how
what?
often?
What is about to happen?
And I almost can't tell you what happens, even though
this is messy.
Yeah. So there's a line.
Beija goes in, and from what I can tell, Mame is next, and Ava is after her.
Correct.
But Mame is like, I'm going to go down and snag a snack. You know, Ava's here. She knows I'm in front
Looks
of
like
her.
she was bringing a bottle of Martinelli's into the confessional.
Mame, this is where Mame fucks up. She goes for a snack, has a full meal and drink.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Mame. Like, you were next.
But Beija's still in there.
Beija is still in. Maybe they know. Maybe Mame knows. Oh, Beija be talking.
Yeah.
So,
she's a little drunk. She's got to do one of those fun confessionals.
I've got an hour. Stefano gets in line, which I'm like, ahead of Ava? Where's Ava?
Yeah,
I don't understand. And Mame comes back, and she says something interesting. When Stefano says, but you left, you went and get food. She was like, we've always done it this way. And I'm like, so it seems like once you get your place, it's fine for you to leave the vicinity.
Right. It's a non-union list, apparently, which
exactly.
I disagree with fundamentally.
But they are honoring them, apparently.
But they are honoring the list today.
Yeah.
Now, if I was there, would I take that list, crumple it, and stand next to the table that the official list is going to be on and put my name on third? Certainly do.
But you would have done that from day one. You would have not allowed
I
this
wouldn't
to
have
become
allowed
the
this.
system.
No, I would not have allowed this to become the system at all.
Now, of course, because it's Stefano, he's not mad at Mame. He's mad at women.
Yep.
Fucking
Fucking
girls. And to which Mame says, stupid men. So where are we now?
You're the only person who keeps saying slick shit out your mouth all the time.
Were we ready for how much cursing Ava does as a cool Christian? Is that the cool side of Christianity?
Kooky curses.
Ava's always ready to stand up for somebody, though, because Ava is activated again. And then there is the best moment. This whole fight's happening, and I don't know why she was in there.
Why was she in there?
Also, Lacey goes to top tier contestant because she walks out of the curtains, flings them both open, and looks around and goes, ooh, and then goes, I miss everything.
Oh, but was she in there with Beija?
Or is there a bathroom in there as well?
They're also being so loud outside of the
How is
confessional. I'm like,
everything-
is this a sound blocking curtain? Like, what's happening?
All of this.
Gone are
well,
the days of, I'm on the fucking phone. Gone are those days.
Yeah, it's like, can we use any of Beija's clips now? Or are we just going to hear fighting in the background?
That's
And
the one
then-
where Mame comes in and they do lots of fun hair flipping together.
Well, because Mame flips her hair to punctuate a sentence, and then Stefano says something about it. She's like, damn right, I'm going to flip my hair again, and then just flips it in his face, which is such a funny way to...
And it also makes it feel like she's making fun of his new makeover.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
a little bit. He. And Stefano, I'm sorry, like, this is just like, why? Again, it's basically his last episode. So this is like the last we have to talk to him. And it's probably boring and a bummer to regurgitate. Stefano's sexism is the most crystallized sexism we've ever had.
It's wild.
It's just,
Pure uncut.
Mame's bad because Mame girl.
Mm-hmm. Ava bad
oh, no,
because
another
women
girl
don't talk
to be
to
more
me.
bad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it really feels like he's also upset in the way that these women are speaking to a man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It is
Also would not have minded waiting for men to finish confessionals.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It also is, if you haven't seen it, it's a great season. This season of Fargo, this is John Hamm's character.
Oof.
So, like, it's classic
Mm-hmm.
men's right activism,
Mhm.
incel fucking behavior.
And then, yeah, Mame gets in with Beja and just flips her hair. And I also want to know where... Beja, what does she think's going on?
Beja
What's
stopped,
happening?
opened the door, leaned out.
Peeked out.
I still love that Lacey just appeared. Where was Lacey?
Beja sent her hair ahead of her to spy.
Oh, I would love it. Just trickles out.
She's the inhuman Medusa.
Yes. The hair is listening.
Another thing besides digital art that honestly lasted for longer than I recalled? Skull mail.
Skull mail
Yes,
forever.
And that skull mail never updates. That skull mail is always the same skull.
Except
Lacey
Lacey.
says. What did she say? What was the end of the sentence?
She says, that skull mail, that's not good.
I think she said good, though. The show says that she said good, but we don't actually hear the word. And the show fills it in its own caption. So I was like...
But it makes Lacey seem like that this isn't always just to announce panel. Like, they're being punished. Like, uh-oh, mommy's angry.
She heard our confessional line fighting, and now we have a skull mail.
Yeah. At panel, the outfit is too normal to have this weird middle section.
She looked pretty good.
She's getting there. She's getting
there. She's working through it. I love the jewelry. That was a really nice bangle.
I actually think that her jewelry has been very on point this cycle so far.
Mm-hmm.
There's no challenge score.
Yeah, so we talked about this a little last episode, but now, for the first time ever since we've done scores, there's no social media score, nor no challenge score. So it's actually, weirdly, the most back to basics top model experience, except obviously with
decimals.
private numbers, yeah. But it is just the judges choosing. For once, it's just photo judges, maybe makeover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, before we get into this, it feels very strange. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. It always, so far, there's an ADR over Tyra saying next model management.
Now it's just next management.
Yeah, as though there was not that prize, even though Alex Borges was there.
I actually think, I meant to mention this last episode actually, but the ADR always very prominently says just next management. So I think that next management rebranded and was doing more than models. And at the time, she was still saying next model management. By the time,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Before we start talking about Ashley's photo, I just want to say, I don't think any of these photos are good.
Yeah, I think they're very
I think the setups are too complicated.
There's
I think
too
there's
many-
too much going on.
We're gonna get into it. There's some NPC behavior, for like jacked up, bugged out NPC behavior from some of these background actors.
Yeah, we didn't mention it when we were talking about the actual photo shoots themselves, but there's just always a couple of different military personnel in the background, and they've got huge boxes that just say in big bold letters, food supplies. It's so distracting.
Apparently, these contestants are going to get judged on how they interact with the background actors, which has never, as far as we know from watching this episode, been brought up to them.
And we don't seem to tell the judges that they were told that the theme of this photo shoot was avant-garde, big, extreme poses.
Well, two of them care of it, but Kelly just does not care about the extreme posing part. Kelly has her own criteria that she's judging on that is not the same as everybody else's.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine Kelly looking at these photos and her Kelly story brain not trying to create a narrative?
Oh my God. Ashley's first. I hate this photo.
Yeah.
I hate that her arm is on Melissa's head.
Yeah.
There's,
I think it's by herself Melissa's best photo, though.
yes.
I think Melissa looks stunning here.
If you took Melissa out, Ashley would look way better. Still wouldn't be good. It would be better.
But literally, like, if you're trying to put a story on this, it looks like she's, like, trying to overshadow Melissa, which is just like, oh.
Yeah. Also, the hand on this spring, you can't quite tell that it's on something. So it looks like she's just...
Oh.
I actually didn't know it was.
I didn't know that either. I didn't see that. Is it?
Yeah.
The only thing I like, rest of the pose aside, is I like the idea of a high heel shoe on a big tire.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I think her face looks good.
Her face does look good. I think her face is beautiful. But her face is kind of always beautiful.
Yeah.
But Tyra says, can't see that face because you didn't have a makeover yet. And I'm like,
ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
Ridiculous.
Her hair also looks fine here.
Yeah. The hair is not the problem in this photo.
No.
It's that she's treating another person as a prop.
The most prop.
Justin is next.
Is this photo of Melissa?
This is wild. Why would you use this? Also, Justin's had better faces than this. They chose this for one reason, and that was the bizarre pose that he decided.
Well, they talk about her leg, her prosthetic leg, and his leg having the same shape. And I think they got obsessed with that idea.
Yes, that's what I mean.
But also, I'm asking the show, what do you think we're saying when you do that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also love this. We only get like one prominent background person, but she's on the same level as Melissa, and she's just casually leaving.
Yep, bye.
Delete this woman from this photo.
Yeah.
The thing, Justin's greatest strength to me so far, and I've said this a million times, but I'll say it again, is that he is good at wearing clothes. Yes. In a way that we haven't really seen a male model be good at wearing clothes yet.
I'd agree.
He makes me want to buy the outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his calves are hot diggity damn.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They are, to compliment myself, they are approaching Lex levels of calf. Because I've got giant boulders I have that same kind of calf that it's not long. It's just one big rock at the top.
I'm trying to think of junk in the trunk equivalent.
Yeah. You remember that episode of True Life?
Well, we have shoulder boulders when someone's got good shoulders. So what's the equivalent?
Calves, giraffes. I remember that episode of True Life. I'm getting plastic surgery, and that man got calf implants.
The calf one, the only episode
he
anyone
wanted
remembers.
what I got and what Justin is giving. They got so obsessed with this one thing that the whole photo is ruined, I think.
And like you were saying when it first popped up, Hannah, literally Melissa's hair's in her face, and it's not a good face. Like it's. If I was Melissa and I saw this, I'd be like, "Why did you do this?
Why did I spend my day like this?"
Courtney is next,
and they ask her, "How does it feel to have teeth that are white?" And she seems very happy, but she also reveals, and I want to be careful when I say this because I do think some dental care stuff is related to how much money you have and your ability to buy stuff to do that. But she does kind of giggly admit that she just doesn't brush her teeth. She's like, and now I'm going to start.
Well, let's break this down.
Yeah.
Dental care is not supported in this country, even though dental care is incredibly related to your general health.
Yeah.
People can die from bad dental care.
Yeah.
And part of that is also, we try to get children to brush their teeth, but their teeth fall out and then they're like, well, now I think we don't start that process very well.
They're also as someone who is encouraging her small child to brush his teeth, and he loves brushing his teeth, is bad at it. He's not going to be good at it.
No.
Yeah, but you're right. Dental insurance is kind of the most famous thing in every piece of media that's if you get the good job, you get dental.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what does that say, though?
Mm-hmm.
And
we are
that it's not automatic that you can take care of your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's a little column A, a little column B for Courtney, because Courtney is too jovial to admit that she's just yeah.
Though it also feels like Tyra's never gone a single day without brushing her teeth, which is also wild.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyra does have great teeth.
Sure, I'm just saying.
We see him every time she cringes.
What is your life that you can always brush your teeth every single day, twice a day?
Yeah, that you think it's wild that someone would ever miss brushing their teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you're a woman who falls asleep in her own makeup on purpose.
Yeah. Now.
If I was to ever make a gif of you, Lex, it'd be like you whispered it to us like it was a secret.
This dress in this photo
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the photo.
is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't understand it. It's non-Euclidean, the way that it's braided.
At one point on set, because Josie was overlooking the fashion on set, as they told us, clearly did not pick the fashion that was there for the day.
He was overlooking it as he wasn't seeing it.
Yes. And for this on-camera session, he was like, I don't know, maybe try making it shorter. Nothing's
love
gonna
that
fix this dress.
This picture's story is someone coming towards them and Courtney being like, I got this one.
Like he's been training her in how to be a superhero, but now it's her turn to
I
prove
also
herself.
think he styled piss poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't get to have as many changes as Melissa did. His face looks great here, though. Honestly, he kind of takes over the photo.
That is a man whose beard is well groomed.
Oh, yeah. Also, I think her top half is great. And weirdly, her hair is working. Why did we not just make her kooky, crazy hair color?
I don't know.
Seriously.
The bottom is terrible. And her grabbing the dress is
It's so weird.
Oh, and this is where we got the giraffe cameo for Tyra.
Stefano is next. This is so stupid.
This is one of the dumbest composed pictures. And I actually adore that Melissa's looking up, like, what is happening?
The 3 broken NPCs in the back that are handing boxes back and forth to each other. And one is frozen.
No, it looks like Stefano is an evil villain that has frozen everybody as he's descended into this camp. Like he's put a time freeze on everything.
His feet look... it makes... Like, it's deformed. Like, there's
his legs look very tiny. Like little sticks.
And his... Ugh.
And I think it's one of those classic top model illusions where I think his head and his torso work slightly closer to camera and the legs are actually slightly further back. And that's why it looks so tiny. But it's just also... Look, jumping poses sometimes are the best thing you can do in a photo. It was not here.
No, because his legs are straight. If there was a bend to it, it could work more. It just looks
also,
like
for something that was supposed to be an extreme pose, it is the tiniest little jump.
Woo!
I'm a dancer. Don't worry, Melissa. I got this. You don't need to say a word.
I'm shocked that Stefano didn't blame Melissa to the judges.
Well, then Miss J tried to be like, so you're a misogynist, right? Without saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have friends? Because you seem like a loner who could do something I'm worried about.
And then he goes, no, I'm independent. I'm like, technically.
but I have friends. And then looks behind him and everyone is like...
just looking away, twiddling their thumbs.
Hadassah's next. And Kelly continues to be terrible to this person.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hadassah gives a normal response about her makeover.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the most normal I thought she was gonna. I was surprised that Hadassah was this even about it.
And Kelly rips into her.
The dynamics of watching a white woman with power insist to a black woman who is her subordinate in this situation that she is angry and not letting it go is so gross to watch. So fucked up.
And she's getting to the point where she's like, well, we're judging you. And you look pissed off. I'm like, Kelly, pump the brakes.
And that's all to say. This photo is garbage.
This is one of the worst photos in top model history.
This,
right?
honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, if we did bottom 10 again, I cannot imagine it wouldn't appear on a list. Because first, okay, so not only is her face just blurry,
Yep.
She's also falling with her arms in perfect angles that don't match. And
It's
also,
like Lady Gaga choreography.
And-
it's so
and
weird.
Alex is just like propping her back up.
Ooh.
It's so weird.
She did not fall at a person expecting them to catch her. So she's about to elbow him in the head.
Yes.
Yep. I also love this long arm. Her arm that looks 1,000,000 feet long is about to decapitate one of the background people. Everyone is looking everywhere. No direction.
Pointedly away. It's like they were like, don't look. Look anywhere else.
Yeah, the guy in the foreground fully looking away is the funniest of all of them.
It's like Stefano just asked them if they were his friends. That's how hard they're looking away.
Also, you can only see the littlest bottom of Hadassah's heel. You don't know where her legs are.
Nope.
Also, the whole judging panel tries to tell Hadassah that she didn't get a makeover by being like, it's not that different.
But if it's not that different, why do it other than to punish her?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, this photo is just insane.
It's wild.
Look, here's the thing. I'm glad with who goes home. Hadassah probably should have gone home.
Probably, yes.
Dustin's photo is next. You know what? This is not the worst photo.
For all the drama on set, it's so fine.
It's composed more nicely than a lot of the other shots.
Yeah. Now, does it look like Alex was not supposed to be in this photo? Perhaps. It looks like he walked through.
Well, he's both in the background, and also Dustin's also sort of tiny jumping, so he looks very... Alex looks very small.
He also is looking at the camera like in a full office. Like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I think this is bad because the styling is nothing. There is no styling in this photo.
We have also seen no proof so far that this boy, this very good-looking
This little boy
is photogenic.
No.
Yeah. I don't know how long he lasts, but Dustin seems like one of those people that, like, I get it. You found him charming. You wanted to put him on your show. But, like, he's not a model. Guys, what are we doing?
No. Mame is next.
And she immediately, upon seeing her own shot, says, I'm surprised you went with that one.
And then says, oh, that was my photo that I decided to do. So smart.
Mm-hmm.
Mame is able to do this without coming across as women on this show have been referred to as like arrogant, or she has a very like
bossy is what I feel like we hear a lot.
Sure.
Yeah.
But she kind of threads that needle so
She
well.
has a real matter-of-factness that sort of cuts through everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That being said,
this is not my favorite photo.
No.
And it's a shame because I think she actually got one of the cooler dresses.
Mm-hmm.
And
Maybe
it's very difficult to see it.
maybe it's because they're both in white, but something about this reads like
Wedding
funky engagement photo to me.
Ooh.
on the base.
Yeah.
I do think her face is beautiful.
The hair is very weird to me.
Yeah.
That happened in her last photo. It feels, are people styling her hair in like one direction or something?
I don't know.
Maybe.
But it's one of the
It's
best.
not the worst.
It's one of the
but
best
it's not
so far.
great. Yeah.
Look at the video game pose one of our NPCs is doing in the background.
Which one? The one that has
The one in the
supposed to be
direct middle
holding
who has
something?
like perfectly perpendicular 90-degree arms.
Yeah, that woman is terrible. That woman should have been removed from every fucking photo.
Eliminate her from
Oh,
the
I
cycle.
like a guy who's doing something to tire.
Oh, the tire needs to be fixed.
Lacey is next.
This photo. Arm wrestling.
Dancing
The praise.
with the stars.
The praise that this photo gets.
Also, I'm sorry, her face looks bad in
Really,
this
guys?
one.
You wanna-
She looks like she has no eye in the back.
He looks like he is saying, really? You want us to do this?
All right. And she's like, yeah, it's my turn to fight.
Not a good photo of a beautiful woman.
And her back leg, I think she has some hypermobility in her knees. It makes it look, there's something I don't like.
Dress's position makes me feel like I'm seeing her spandex underneath her dress.
Yes. Or also that her body, like, dolls that have articulated waists.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on in this. Mikey is next. No.
It's the exact same thing he did his last photo.
Yep. No.
Except this time, I don't want to know what his bottom hand is on.
The main thing is, we've had photos that have had some relation to no relation with the other model.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are not interacting at all.
Yep.
No.
You could fully tell me that they weren't on set at the same time and I would believe it.
Also, his legs look terrible.
Hilarious that this gets called an extreme pose.
He is barely a little more than shoulder width apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's so normal.
Yeah. It's nothing. This photo is nothing.
And then, okay, now we get to talk about what everyone wants to know, who's in Mikey's bed.
Kelly, I'm a little bit psychic Catrone. That's not what psychic means, darling.
Devin, best look for Devin.
Yes, this is amazing.
I don't want to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ashley.
Yeah.
So let's set this up. Mikey's outfit, Tyra's words, I want to be extremely clear, because I do think it's important to say this because of what happens. She says it looks a little dashiki-ish, and that makes Tyra think that Mikey is trying to get with Mame.
Because she says dashiki-ish for the swirl.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And then they all try to predict couples, and Devin in the row is like, no, let's absolutely not.
Yeah. He has a gossip eruption.
Yes. And I think it's so funny that Kelly and Tyra are so wrong about who's into who.
Oh my God. They're like, we know people and attraction.
And Devin goes, Mame, Justin, Ashley, Mikey, let's keep
Go.
it moving.
And I love that all four of them are like, yeah, that's pretty right.
Yes, the straights are straighting. Can we move on now?
Beja is next. What the hell is this for?
Honestly, though, for what they requested, it's not bad.
She looks photoshopped into this photo.
Uh-huh.
She does something. Why did so many people, including her, end up leg splitty? Why was that?
Because they're trying for extreme poses.
No, I get that part for
Yeah.
sure, but why was that where a lot of people's minds went to?
Also, she
Because
is
they've had
framed.
no training in extreme poses.
She's framed with this American... Is that what you're
Flag.
about to say? The
Yes.
American flag being framed perfectly above her head is weird.
It looks like a
This-
weird hat.
This honestly does feel like ballroom to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think her face is good in this one, though.
The face, yes, is more
And I actually
activated.
kind of love the hands through the hair.
Yeah, it just has absolutely
Nothing.
nothing to do with the photo, but I just don't think there's anything you could do to make all three parts of this photo work.
And Kelly fucking loses her shit on this photo.
So
Why
weird that
one?
this is the one.
Hmm.
Ava's next. I think this really works. There's
By far the best picture. It's not even close.
There's some weird leg business going on.
But
Mhm.
the hair, the face, the arm, Ava gave it
The
to you right
dress?
here. Yes.
I can't stop looking at Ava's face.
Oh,
I know,
God.
and now that she's less kooky Christian and more don't fuck with me energy, she can speak. Like, I remember me being the worst person being like, Ava's great, don't speak. Shut your mouth. But now that has gone away. Like, she like London before her got into the competition one way and has abandoned that.
Yeah, the long history of contestants using Christianity to get through an audition cycle. She had to do it for longer, Lex, because
Yeah.
there was 80 episodes of auditions.
Because she's shorter.
This photo even makes me forget that one NPC has his hand around an invisible
This little
box.
box.
Isn't holding anything. Yep. Just walking nothing.
So funny. Yeah, this would have been easily my number one.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
the cheekbone to jawbone to chin.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, she does good first call out, thank goodness. I was
She-
like, does she get it? Okay.
Definitely does not look short in this photo.
No. And good on her, even though she is wearing both the tallest and ugliest shoes to panel
so
I've ever
ugly.
seen in my life.
Oh, yeah,
So ugly.
But good on her for getting rid of any potential critique by wearing the tallest shoes she could.
Yeah. Devin is next.
And this is when we learn that Devin's signature finger pose they called Birds of Paradise. The Bird of Paradise.
And
I'm sorry,
it
this
feels like
photo
Tyra
is-
doesn't know what a bird of paradise is, though.
No.
This photo is so silly.
Why do they keep complimenting the fingers in the mouth. Why? Tell him that.
I can't handle this jaunty lower body.
It's like he's doing a jig, and
Like
we've caught him at the
a
bottom.
little marionette.
And they've got no styling. This is t-shirt pants.
Yes.
And slip on Tom or whatever. This
Yeah.
is so wild.
It's the best picture of Alex. Alex looks great here.
Alex looks great. The woman,
Yeah, you know who else thinks Alex looks great? The female NPC.
Who stopped in her tracks.
yeah, you think she's looking at what Devin is doing, but no, she's looking through Devin to Alex. I
think if it was just, even with the silly finger, if it was just face, finger, like some sort of extreme beauty shot, I think I'd be more okay with it.
It's on his toes, like his
I
feet
just
don't
took it over
touch the
little,
ground.
I'm a real boy pose. Like,
Yeah.
I can't.
It's just also, it looks like, as you're saying, marionette, where they like walk, but they don't actually touch the floor.
Yes.
Bop, 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 bop. Yeah.
No, thank you. And finally, Niall.
Before we get to the photo, he is wearing a perfectly normal checked button-down shirt and jeans to panel. He looks cute. He looks like an early sex symbol of mine, the brawny paper towel guy.
Yeah, he looks like a dad. He just kind of looks like a young, hot dad.
Yeah, and Kelly is like, this whole college professor thing you have going on.
College professor, to me, there's one item that would
Patch.
read that.
Patch.
Oh, little
Blazers
patches.
with patches.
Yes.
Blazer. Any sort
What
of
is he
blazer, I will give you.
Talking about.
It's because they want him to be dark and sexy all the time.
Yeah.
And he's
This
more
photo.
of a dweeb.
Yes.
Yes.
Let him be
And
goofy.
then we present the worst photo he's taken.
Ooh.
Such a wild photo.
Also, the styling. The
Welcome
styling
to the carnival.
between the two of them. Yes, it's like he's welcoming, and this is the most tattooed man. Like,
Whoa. It's so presenter in such a funny way, and then the face is dull.
Yeah.
it-
Kelly says they look like a rock and roll promise circus.
what does that mean?
You've never been to the rock and roll promise circus?
Are they making like promise rings at this circus?
I think the idea is it's the promise of circus.
You didn't grow up
Oh.
listening to the Fall Out Boy album, Rock and Roll Promise Circus?
I mean, if you told me that was real, I'd be like, yeah.
Just take out all the vowels. Just y'all. This is what I was worried about.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to judge. We have to wait and see because so many of these were bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say,
But this is
Alex without the skirt. The
wolf
tattoos
skirt?
look the.
There's a wolf face.
I didn't even notice there was a wolf. It's an apron over pants. They're not attached. He's wearing gym shorts with a wolf gold apron. Also, his tattoo of "Don't laugh" over his groin is a choice that was made. And also rock and roll tree heart. Let's investigate some of. Yeah, but they're like nicely lit and color corrected. But Niall, a man,
No, he looks like he's about to fall over.
he's going.
It looks like there was a small
But
tremor.
he doesn't care that he's going to follow. That's the
No.
weirdest
Whoa.
He's given in to gravity.
thing.
Whoa.
And then we get backstage drama.
But I will. The other thing with Niall is that I think he's afraid to be too mobile with his face because that's not sexy, according to Tyra. So
I
we'll
just
see.
hope, knowing the end
know.
result of the cycle, that we really get some Nile photos that make me
Feel
cheer
good?
for him more. Besides the fact that he seems like a great dude.
who is
For sure.
just very attractive. Like I need him to model.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Tyron the Second. Not only did we get confessional line, but we got our favorite collective Tyron backstage.
Also, this is the moment where I was like, "Oh, is Niall just getting comfortable by undoing his shirt?"
Yeah, Niall just starts taking off clothes.
Runs hot.
And then we have this giant. They want Hadassah to look bad. The show wants Hadassah to look bad,
Mhm.
so they make her upset about her hair.
And she says that she always feels like when she goes out there, she's a target.
which she
And they
is.
want her
It's
to
true.
change more than she is going to change.
Well, and when she says, "What, do they want me to lie and say I like it?" I said, "Yes."
Yeah, they do. They do
Yeah.
want you to lie.
And then, and this is very interesting to me because Ashley and Niall are the two people who speak to her, and they were the ones who we got storylines for earlier about the impact of meeting Melissa and Alex. Ashley immediately encourages her in the generic kind of like, yeah, just
Keep
go on,
going.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Niall shuts her down, saying, all I hear is hair, hair, hair. And that's something that's so simple, and I don't complain about my deafness. And she's like, well, I guess that ends that combo.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting there for a hot 2 minutes typing this into Oppo.
Mm-hmm.
So sick of it. He's like, I can't hear you, but I'm done with this hearing this conversation.
Yeah. And also, you knew he had time to express all that because that's all Hadassah was talking about.
Uh-huh.
And I think truly because of, the emotional journey we saw Niall go on earlier,
Yeah,
he's also at his end.
I think
Yes.
so, fully.
And very done feeling invisible.
Yeah.
And he's forced to have these conversations in a way that is foreign to him, which is to type it all out. He can't actually engage with people, right? He has to like do this at a remove. So yeah.
And we get back, and decimal points are still here. But now again, it's even funnier because now it's just Miss J, Kelly, and Tyra's scores.
Yep.
Ava is first call out, which is deserved.
Yes.
Yes. So obvious.
And then Mikey,
These scores are crazy.
because Kelly gives Mikey a 9.8.
Insane. Insanity.
Tyra fully gave Ava a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Only 10 of this grouping. And then it's Deja,
Mhm.
Devin right afterwards,
Wild.
Why?
Courtney,
Would have been my
Sure.
second call out,
Yeah, sure.
I think, out of these photos.
I hated the bottom of the photo.
probably. There's like a lot. I mean,
There's a
yeah.
lot of bad.
But I'm saying if I had to pick a second,
Yes.
I think it would be
Sure.
Courtney.
I agree.
Because they're all bad.
Yeah.
Interestingly, too, if you look at the scores, Tyra is almost always giving one of the highest scores, which I find interesting. Justin, Niall, who actually get the exact same score.
Yes. In different distributions.
Yeah.
Yes, Niall, so high.
I don't know. But I also am like, then why did Justin get called first?
That's how we're breaking ties.
That's interesting, yeah.
Alphabetical?
Yeah, I guess. But also maybe it's just because Tyra and Miss J gave Justin more.
Yes.
Kelly gave Niall more.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was two
Yeah,
judges
maybe
did.
it's
weighted.
whoever's,
Yeah.
or maybe whoever Tyra scores higher.
Yeah.
Then Lacey, Mame, a little bit of a dip for everybody else because then everyone was a 25 through 28.
Y'all, I just
9.
realized I need to, this season is not helping. I have Justin twice because Dustin is,
Yeah, I like them both fine right now, but I'm joyful for the day that Justin and Dustin are not both in this house. Then Ashley escapes the bottom two.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Hadassah and Stefano, which based on the edit of the episode, I mean, come on.
and also
Yeah.
they're bad photos.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The summed up critiques with Stefano, they're confused about him as a brand, even though Tyra liked the photo.
And also his brand is accessory.
Also, Hadassah, perfect is boring, and you should know that by now.
And she says that she said that since Psycho 1, and I'd love to check the tapes on
I
that.
don't think that's true at
I
all.
don't think so.
And then Hadassah stays by 0.1.
Point.
Saved by Miss J.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kelly gave both of them the same score, 7.2. Tyra gave 7.9 to Stefano and 7.8 to Hadassah, but Hadassah got a 7.4 for Miss J to Stefano's 7.2.
You know what's okay? So if you went by each judge, for Tyra, Ava would have won.
Mhm.
Dustin would go home.
Oh.
Miss J, Ava would have won. Stefano would go home.
Mhm.
And Kelly, Mikey would have won. Ashley would have gone home.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of an interesting thing to look at.
Yeah, we should start doing that every week. That was a great catch, Lex.
That's a really interesting thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it also goes to show you that at the end of the day, this is very subjective.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, just like we disagree on photos, like it's one of those things that, like,
Yeah.
it's kind of the fun of the show, but it's also That's a fascinating look.
Also, how dare Kelly say Mikey's photo is better than Ava's? Tyra gives Stefano a casually devastating read
Uh-huh.
on his way out the door. Because she says, I want to see you on Instagram, and go, oh, damn, he booked that, he booked that, he booked that. Oh, he listened.
And then he says, I didn't listen at all.
And then remember when, not even halfway through the episode, I said that this is the type of man who unironically calls himself an alpha male? That's exactly what happens!
Last words from him.
And he says, I like me. That's all that matters. Okay. And this is where we get a new fade out before we go into Where Are They Now?
No, a real collage.
I'm glad it is not Aha, Take On Me.
Yeah.
But the people in the back are so big.
Yeah. They
And
really
then-
wanted this one to fill the screen, I think.
And then, you guys can see it next episode if you want. They put something in Niall's underwear that is white. Like they were trying to smooth out.
Censor, maybe.
But you can see under his underwear, there's like the littlest bit of white under the black underwear. Mhm.
Interesting. I also am going to say, we talked about how ugly some of the underwear was, but this collage comes across a little bit too nudie patootie for my
Nudie.
personal taste.
Mhm.
I miss the days of like, we're all in ropes. We're all in weird fabric.
Leotard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Give me
leotard and legs.
jazzercise, please.
Mhm.
It's a very easy update because Stefano Churchill, which is also his Instagram handle, is very focused on one thing right now, and that is photography. If you look on their IG, there is absolutely nothing top model related, which in these more recent cycles is more rare. Most people don't mind having some old feed photos, some grid posts in their bio. So I found that interesting. He currently works as a producer for KMN Rentals and puts together, from what I can tell, shoots with clients that include Golden Goose, Zara, Supreme, Stephen Meisel, and Josh Olin. He's also worked for HBO, ABC, NBC, and Showtime in various roles, usually in production, but also, interestingly, it looks like several times in costumes and wardrobe.
Weird.
In 2019, he graduated from the International Center of Photography School, and then more recently studied digital photography at Cornell. As of this recording, I think he's graduating this month or just graduated. So photography is still very much what he is doing, and he's also a producer for photography shoots.
I'm shocked that his update doesn't include that he came out and is a misogynist queer man. Because it was getting that vibe of I hate women so much.
I thought for a second you meant that you just quickly found that out and I missed that. I
Oh,
was
no.
How?
I'm saying I was surprised because I was fully expecting his update to be like, and also I now realize why I hate women is, and I'm not saying that this is gay men hate women, but a lot of
There's
very
a specific
closeted,
kind.
a very
Mhm.
specific kind of gay man that like decides they hate women because they actually are attracted to men.
Yeah, there's some real dirtballs out there.
Yeah. One of the, you're going to love this, Hannah. One of the captions for his Instagram photos, more recent, is it's always, who's the hot guy? Never, how's the hot guy? And it's just him skateboarding.
No, it sure never is. I make it a point to not ask hot guys how they are.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a principle of mine that I cling to.
But how are you going to make them laugh?
You know, I was, to give Stefano some credit, I was surprised that I was going to hate someone more than Mikey in some ways. And he sure delivered on that.
And I think it's partly because we needed the focus on him in these first two episodes because
Yeah.
he did so poorly and got eliminated. But yeah, there was a part of me that was like, remove the scenes of Mikey with Courtney, and I would actually not dislike Mikey nearly as much as I so far disliked.
Stefano was
Yeah.
one of the worst contestants.
For sure. For sure. Nothing to recommend him.
Mm-mm.
Not because you can't even say, because I think if we're being objective, we can say that Mikey's taken some good photos.
As
So you can
presence
see-
on camera.
Yeah.
Yes. Has a look.
hmm
Don't
This
get
guy-
why they cast Stefano at all.
And it just looks like he has also wiped this experience. I mean, and again, even though I couldn't find text to support it, I always try with our folks who
Early boots.
didn't, not so much early boots, but people who didn't have a pleasant edit. I always try to see, is there anything that negates that now that can show growth? Because I mean, again, that's always what I'm hoping for from people.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find it for
I
him,
don't
unfortunately.
think there was.
Except for the fact that he's erased it, so maybe he is ashamed of the time for whatever reason.
Or he knows it's a bad look.
No, I think he knows it's a
Yeah.
bad look.
Yeah.
I would guess.
Hey, he's got a photography career, still pursuing it. It's always interesting to me when people go behind the camera.
Yeah. But I am glad that he is gone. And if you're glad we're still here.
Yay. Cycle after cycle, we survive. Top model.
Rate, review, and subscribe. We always love hearing your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email directly to podleadum@gmail.com or join that server. They're having some fun right now. They're talking about their favorite Podleadum impressions. So that's a fun little thing.
Oh, that's so sweet.
They're also throwing out bonus content ideas, so we will take that and give it right back to you sometimes.
It almost sounds like you mean we'll take that idea and just be like, no, thank you. Give it right back.
There's two ways. We can do two.
No, thank you. No, I think the worst thing about us, our most toxic trio quality, is when someone gives us a bonus episode idea. Most of the time, we're like, well,
we could.
I don't need to sleep.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on TikTok at JDB Crump. Okay, and thank you to everyone who tagged us and all those things of Tyra and those two furries at that basketball game. I have now
the behind the scenes story as sent to us by Lex was boring and depressing, but y'all made it fun.
But luckily, y'all have sent me every angle of that to the point that I could do a VR experience of that moment.
And did I have real life friends outside of podcast sphere reach out to me and say, are you doing a bonus episode on this? And I had to respond, we are monitoring the situation.
Did y'all also see that interview? I think I sent it to you, the interview with both
Eva and Takara.
Yes.
Where they basically both
Scammed
their way onto top model. Neither of the guys, the short version is if they're on a radio show together and both of them talk about how they didn't get a call back or didn't go to the initial audition and then just went to the callbacks.
Fantastic.
So for Podleadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.